All right, everybody, this is Steve, and I'm here to do your Lesson 13 prep. What you're going to need for the lesson, the new phonogram cards are the IR, the UR, and the EAR. Over the top of them, I have written a keyword. For IR, I wrote bird. For UR, I wrote hurt. And for EAR, I wrote search. The whole lesson is talking about how ER of her, all of these make that exact same sound in English words. So we need some sort of a key word. There's actually no rule that governs whether or not I use ER or EAR or UR. Wouldn't that be nice? There is no rule. They need to know that all of them make an sound, which is great for reading, right? But it's kind of horrible for spelling. But when we can come up with some sort of a key word to help them remember, they're going to need the keyword written on top of the card. So I would do that prior to the lesson, because when you go into the spelling dictation, they're going to need to know which ers you're talking about when you go to spell those words. I also am going to put some of these in your box because we're going to explore the R sound, or the consonant sound versus our vowel-controlled R sounds. Okay. So this is part of the lesson. So I did the lesson first, and now I'm coming to you with the prep. So let me tell you what I told the students. Today you're supposed to explore the difference between the plain R, which goes in words, right? And then these, which also go And I was talking to Sherry, and I said, I have no idea what to do with this lesson because I can't tell the difference. And then I talked to Jenny, and I said, Jenny, tell me if I'm crazy. I can't hear a difference between like in rabbit, and like in her. She claims there is, and she gave me a speech term, and she said there's definitely some more emphasis with this. I find it very difficult. And so to bring it down to the kid level, actually, I think Logic of English does a pretty good job with it. So basically, in words where there's just a plain R, plain consonant R, you can clearly hear the vowel in the sound. So words like train or drip or brand. Do you hear how you're hearing the vowel? A, train, and I in drip, and brand. Whereas with these R controlled, this and the vowel is basically taken out. There's absolutely no vowel sound. And that's because the R is controlling it so much. So like the word turn. Do you hear a vowel? Turn. You shouldn't. You should just hear an sound. Perch, term, dirt. You do not clearly hear a vowel in any of those words. All you hear is the And so that's the vowel, the R controlling the vowel and basically coming to the forefront and making an sound. So we do some exploring at the beginning of the lesson. So I'm going to have you put these two like mini posters somewhere in your room. And for a lot of the second part of the lesson, I'm going to give the students a word, and it's all these blue ones, but they're not going to be on the board. And then I want you to keep a running tally. I'll say the word, and then they're supposed to explore. Do I clearly hear a vowel, or do I not? And if I clearly hear a vowel, we're going to make a tally mark in this column. If I do not hear a vowel, we're going to make a tally in this column. I didn't give you these blue words on these blue papers. They are the same words as in the student notebook on the first page, but I wanted the students to keep it closed because I want them to actually do the exploring without looking at it. All right? So that's the first part of the lesson. There's absolutely no rules this time, which is nice. I also forgot to explain to them that you should review the phonograms. So there was never a point where I said, review all your phonograms. So I'm going to leave that up to you as to whether or not you want to take time after to do that or slip it in and pause the video. So let's get to the words, okay? I'm going to bring this up so I can refer to which we're talking about, all right? So I'm going to start with list A. The first word we have is child. So you would ch-I-L-D, and that's that rule that I, when followed by two consonants, says its name. The second word is girl, g-er-ul, and here's where the keyword helps. You're going to say use the of bird. That's why it's good to have the words over the top so they know which clue you're giving. Number 3 is turn, You're going to say use the of hurt. Number 4 is old. Old. And again, that follows your O when followed by 2 consonants as its name. Number 5, cold. Old. Cold. 6 is flower. So I would say to spell flower. So it's ow. Use the ow-o. And then you're going to use the of her. 7 is jump. Jump. If you want, have the kids continue to vowels in there. So I say, is my mouth smiling with jump? It is. So I'm going to put that smile symbol, which is the symbol for the short vowel sound. Bird is next. We already did bird. In the whole lesson, we went over bird. But that's okay. Bird. And you'll say, use the of bird. All right. Next one, hurt. Hurt. Again, it's already the key word for the UR. So say use the word of hurt, use the of hurt. And if they need to look up there, it's fine. Next one, ear. E-er. And then this is the E-A-A. I think they're putting that in there because this is our new phonogram, which is ear, right? When it's by itself as a word, but it's also a phonogram sound, when it has consonants after it. Next word is here. E-er. Use the E-A. Number 12 is sail. Sail. Excuse me. Can't read. Sail. S-A-L. Use the 2-letter A that you may not use at the end of a word. Number 13, search. S-er-ch. Search. Now, they should know there's only one that has 3 letters, and it's this one. So you shouldn't have to give it to them like, oh, it's the of search. They should kind of know because you have 3 fingers up that is the of search. But if you need to clarify it, you can refer to the poster. Number 14 is wear, like I wear clothes. Wa-a-er. Use the E-a. And then 15 is 13. So I would say to spell 13. So it's you can use the of bird. And teen, T-E-N. You're going to use the E-double-E. All right, let's go to list B. Number 1 is first. 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 Use the of bird. So it's this one. Number 2 is second. I would say to spell sec-ond. Sec-ond. So you've got s-e-k, a-n-d. You may need to clarify here. This k is the short one. The k-s. This is the a-o-u. Second. Number 3 is third, like you're in 3rd grade. They should know this by now, right? Third. Use the of bird. 4 is squirrel. I would say to spell squirrel. So they get both ers in there. So you've got and use the of bird. And then rel. Oh gosh, my tongue is sticking out a lot there. So squirrel. So they get both ers in there. Number 5 is sweatshirt. So I would say to spell sweatshirt. So s-w-a-t. Use the E-a-a. Shirt. Sh. I can't even do it with 2 fingers. Sh-ert. Use the of bird. And if you want to do that, like I can't do my fingers with this side. So I bring my hand back and I do the next syllable. If you want to do that, that's fine. Number 6 is young. Say to spell young. So it's and use the ow-o-u-uh. Number 7 is scold. Sk-o-old. Scold. Try to put a line over this O so they can remember this rule that I and O may say their name when followed by 2 consonants. Number 8 is return. Return. So e, turn. Use the of hurt. Snow is number 9. S-n-o. Use the ow-o. Number 10 is yogurt. Say to spell yogurt. So it's y-o-g-ert. Use the of hurt. Number 11 is grow. G-er-o. Use the ow-o. 12 is feed. Feed. use the E-double-E. 13 is earth. So I don't even know what to do with my fingers here. It's 3. So earth. This is the of search. And then you've got your th. Number 14, explain. Say to spell explain. So it's X plane. O-A. Use the A, 2-letter A. You may not use at the end of a word. And then number 15 is cover. I would say to spell cover. Cover. So they get it because that's a schwa in there. So you've got k, of, like her, and say that this is made by the o-u. It's just making its schwa sound. All right. Let me know if you have any other questions, and good luck with the lesson. Bye.